So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Davids. Xavi does well to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. Messi. No, it's not getting there. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into chance! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Haaland. Mbappe finds himself offside. And it's Messi. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Big header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And they've got rid. Davids. Tomori does really well there, strong defending. Mbappe, he's had a hit! Haaland! Goal, Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mbappe. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Xavi. Oh, good spread. It's run loose here. And that's a throw-in. White. Up he goes! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Great ball if he can get there. Now the finish! It's run, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Gurusinga, Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Neymar, and that could set him on his way.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
Can he put it away? And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Saliba. Belletti. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. He's onside. Great chance! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Saliba. He could be in here. He's through now. It's Gurusinga!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belletti. He's looking to set free a runner. He's got space in the area. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to dink it through. That's a sharp pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Gurusinga, he's free, he has got space. And he's heaved it away, and they're quick to get it back. He's got away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That's headed upfield. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played towards the front line. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. And he's intervened well there. Iniesta. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
That was lovely, that.
Nice control. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Too close for comfort.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 30.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Sostituito con il numero 10. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Kawasaki Frontale appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Could be danger here, and he's running through. Distributed tidily. Looking for the run. And that's a good ball. It's Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bale!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
White. Now it's Messi, and he's being shifted off it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, there's the clearance. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is a little undercooked. Well read, nice interception. Kawasaki Frontale look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Chance for the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looks to the other side. Figo might just make this. Figo is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's gone looking for safety. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Xabi Alonso.
Figo.
Viene sostituito con il
Yeah, he's fouled in there.
33.
White. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Cambio di giocatori.
Kawasaki Frontale making consecutive changes here. Mohamed Salah getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Collier. Davids. Can he latch on to this? Khan has that under control. Played out towards the right wing. White just loves to go forward whenever he can. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Nicked it back promptly. Adams is there to clear.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Added
recupero.
time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Xavi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Figo. Done delicately. White cuts out the pass. And it's Salah. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. So what can they make of this?
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Mbappe! And he's certainly onside here. Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Davids. They've got to be quick to recover this. That's a decent clearance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Khan with the clearance. Pinches it off him. A searching ball that into space. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Haaland. Davids. Haaland! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mbappe, terrific header, and he's done it! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maradona. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a throw. Half an hour played now.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right... Haaland! Oh, my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's...
Shot a goal! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
Haaland! He's going to be disappointed with that. Half-time getting close now. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And the shot! Conte could move up a gear here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. That's really well manoeuvred. Works it forward. Maradona. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Interesting ball. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And the half-time whistle goes. Milan playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Fellow attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So it's back to business.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Belletti. Xavi Alonso. And here's Haaland. Conte. Can he finish?
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Maldini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Maradona attempts a clearance. Messi gets into some space. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Haaland! Oh, good-looking ball.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking tidy in possession here. Bellingham. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked. Costa Curta getting this one clear. That's headed upfield. Now that's well seen too. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot. He's got a goal. Into the lead once more.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Liverpool take the lead. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
29,514.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he thumps it clear. Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta. And that has left him in a heap. Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe! He is through here! And now they can clear their lines. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 8,
Bellingham.
number 9, Messi, number 15,
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
number 22, Joshua Kimmich.
David,
On the field,
Tchouaméni
number
deals with that
21,
comfortably.
Conte.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan
Number
clearly
11,
should have gone for the
Cantona.
easier pass.
Number
Now they'll have to
5,
quickly regroup.
Tchouaméni. Substitution in progress.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's straight offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Davids. He's taking on the lot of them. And the keeper beats it away. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's managed to get Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Cantona! Oh, nice touch.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Maret has a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Mbappe! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Oh, that's ambitious.
5 minutes added time.
That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And here's Mbappe. And that's going to be a goal kick.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Cristiano Ronaldo getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Costa Curta. And he can clear it away. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Solot. Engages and forces him off the ball. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, great chance! And he's onside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Salah is looking to set free a runner. Casillas getting this one clear. And here's Mohamed Salah. Messi. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become... Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that interception was most necessary.
That was...
He's played him through. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Conte clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Messi! Goal! Milan! Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And he cuts out the supply. Conte, and it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Gullit defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has not gone well. And that'll be a goal kick. Belletti. Davids. Adams. Now he's off and running.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Kante concedes a free kick for that. Davids. Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth! He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's running through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sorloth. He could be in here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Xavi Alonso. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Belletti. Mohamed Salah has a look and plays it forward. Aimed beyond the defence.
There will be 3 minutes
Davids.
added time.
And here's Mbappe. Chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think
And the first half is done. Milan come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Davids.
we're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Davids! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Davids actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And a header! Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's had a shot! He's scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the...
Oh, he's taken it. And it's Beckham. He loves the contest. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a good run down the right. Well, no joy this time. Belletti. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Son Heung-min. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substitution.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And now he has 2. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games.
There's the hit! They've scored! That was a given. It always was.
Mohamed Salah really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And he's done it again. He's got his 2nd. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, look at the space here. And that's a throw-in. Surlot. He's cut it out. That's really well cleared. And that is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Hit into the middle. Cleared away. And Beckham! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Maldini. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Mbappe! Ah, that's a fine interception. Well timed, excellent interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's one-on-one! Mbappe! That has not worked out as planned.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
The ball has bounced loose now. Guardiola. Beckham. Into the last 5 minutes. Davids. Nicked it back promptly. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Sirleaf. Number 14, Hullet. Number 11.
Oh, crossbar!
Heung-min.
on
He's
the
missed it.
field, number 19, Bergkamp. Number 13, Bellingham. Number 18, Ronaldinho.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Has another go! No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish! He has given that the lot.
Has been
Bang!
indicated.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
We have got ourselves a game here. And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mohamed Salah claiming the man of the match. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Now it's Neymar. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's looking to set free a runner, and he's managed to get free. And through to the goalkeeper.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And they can counter here. Messi. He's picked his way through. No, he's seen through all of that. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, not quite. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Quality ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, terrible mistake. That's really well cleared. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's away. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Goalkeeper's ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Neymar. Messi. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got the shot away! And more a quite incredible spell. They are flying. Milan find a position of real strength now. Gullit. And now they can clear their lines. And he's only too happy to take that back. Moved on forwards. And it's Bale. That's a good run down the left. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Triol.
That was lovely, that.
Neymar. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Too much elaboration and not enough penetration. No damage likely.
Mateus. And here's Shevchenko. Maldini calmly anticipates. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bale looking for the runner, and he was quick to react. Oh, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he can clear it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Here we go again then. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Bale. Haaland. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle. It's
got a shot away! Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's away! Mateus. And it's Bale. That looks a good ball through. Milan are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Changement en cours.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's burst through. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Triol. And Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo, always looking for that half a chance. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Big chance! It's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So is this the start of a comeback? Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Neymar. He could be in here. Mbappe chooses to go back. And that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pullet is fouled. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 10, Messi.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Le numéro 20, le numéro 6, Beckham.
Triol.
Attention, changement.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. In towards the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Sané. Milan are looking to break at pace. Back into the middle. He is through here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. He gets big. Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Saliba. Belletti. And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Great ball if he can get there. Beckham. Mateus. Gets his pass away. Oh, smashing header! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence. And
Chance with a header! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
87 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's not going to find its target. Neymar.
Il y aura
Mbappé.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
That is good strength. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Mateus. Beckham. And it's Hullet. Fiddles it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. Serginho. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Serge Gnabry increasingly looks like he has all the tools to make a complete winger. He can play across the line, he has great pace and finishing with both feet, and he has a record on the biggest stage against some of Europe's most reputable sides too.
Okay, interesting. White. And that is out of play. Thuram. Ball played for Nesta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking tidy in possession here. That has been cut short. Serginho. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Sané. He can run onto that. Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lahm. That is lovely. Lahm stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sané. Mbappe. Neymar. Real chance! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the...
It's a mighty effort! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Sané. Well read, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba drives forward on the overlap. Schmeichel has that under control. And it's Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Messi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Lahm showing great feet there. He rises! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Manchester United are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
Belletti. And here's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Mbappe! It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Lahm pinches it off him. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alonso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Serginho. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Cannavaro gets it away. Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Invitiamo tutti I tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.
And the action is back underway.
Numero 11.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's looking safe.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Things starting to look solid! That was superb goalkeeping.
Sorloth really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Belletti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great work on the overlap. Sorloth! Sorloth! Goal!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
That's a little off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Gnabry.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Milan are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now there's the clearance. Lahm is in a really good position out wide. And here's Gnabry, showing good feet. White has it out wide and in space.
Well played and well cleared. Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's quick to get it clear again. White. And they've switched it over to the other side. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, Xabi Alonso. Viene sostituito con il numero 13.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Solot.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. Serginho. Oh, the shot could be on here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path. This is what good chemistry is all about. OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that has left him in a heap.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Out for a throw. White. Gnabry. 4 extra minutes added on. That's really well manoeuvred. Kante is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Lascia il campo per il numero 9.
Haaland! Haaland! The whistle has gone and it is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played back in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Sané.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
And Messi! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was... Has a goal! Oh, that's another chance!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Kane. Couldn't squeeze it through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Well, that looks a good ball through. And he was quick to react. And here's Yamal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He gets big. It's a goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Yamal. Well, played right into his path. There's the hit! It's in! And the comeback is complete! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's Kane. Nice interception, well timed. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Oh, smashing header! And in he goes again.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now this could be a chance.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. And they can counter here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham has created one goal already. Oh, good-looking ball. Kane. Now it's Darwin. Oh, and he's through the middle. Xabi Alonso spots it and
There
intercepts.
will be 1 minute added time.
Tchouameni with the foul. There is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So we reach the halfway. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Pinches it off him. Mbappe! Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Somewhat off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Nunez. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Sané. Sané driving forwards.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Sané is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Darwin.
The attendance
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Sané. And Sané! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's run loose here. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Bellingham. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cafu. Sané. Chouameni. Yamal. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he finish? Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
74 minutes is
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Chance to shoot now. Great defending, strong and determined. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
This is promising. He's found a way through. And a header! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
after 86
What
minutes.
a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth, and it goes like a rival to get his head to the ball.
Great chance! They've done it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
There will be 5
It's
minutes.
looking
added time.
so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Maldini. He's had it taken off him. And that is that. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Neymar.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Vieira is fouled. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. And it's Messi. Oh, that is a good ball to... Mbappe! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of test.
There's the shot! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Davids. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Xavi cuts it out. Rummenigge is herring after that one. And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets his pass away. Platini providing an outlet on that flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. And here's Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vietnam have their second corner now. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Drilled in low. Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
And it's Neymar. Cafu. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Always onto this. Gurusinga. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Vietnam were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And he's gone looking for safety. Platini. Oh, red, nice interception. Neymar. 5 minutes till the break. Aim forwards. Platini. Costa Curta. Platini. That's a decent clearance. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rudiger. Davids takes control of it and he's on the move. He steps in and that's the end of that. Costa Curta. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gurusinga! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Gurusinga! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Belletti. Now it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. And that is masterful defending.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
No, that's been intercepted. That's a nicely weighted pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cleared away. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Mbappe. A good play on the left-hand side here. Plays it in low. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Vieira. Xavi. Pass somewhat off target. Right card, promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu.
Oh, really well played.
Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe clears. Costa Curta. Platini. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Belletti. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spread neatly. Cafu. Figo. Now it's Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Figo. He's had a hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Viene sostituito con il numero 13.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, that's a fine interception. Milan are looking to go forward now. Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini gets a foot in here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Damn it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played into space out wide. Cafu. He is through here! And he's there to clear it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's in on goal! Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Iniesta might just make this.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Figo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pull it. Cafu. Oh, smashing header. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Vietnam take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Vietnam certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, that's well spotted. Koller is onto it in a flash. Lizarazu. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lizarazu. And claimed it back swiftly. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. And he's on such great hits! And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. One of those games that Many would have felt